In this section, we're going to go over the essential bossa rhythm patterns that you'll need to put together a nice bossa nova guitar accompaniment. We're going to divide these bossa nova rhythms in a few different sections, very simple to grab. We're going to put them all together, and using those 4 different elements, we're going to come up with 3 different bossa nova rhythm patterns that you'll be able to use again and again and again to get going in this bossa nova game. First thing I want to do, though, is talk a little bit about some of the basics of the right hand on the guitar. So let's take a look at the right hand here. In general, with acoustic fingerstyle guitar playing, particularly in bossa nova Spanish guitar playing, we're going to use the flesh of the fingers to pluck the strings, put the fingers together, and pluck in towards the palm. Very simple. And the thumb is going to move, ideally, opposing the fingers away from the top of the guitar and away from the index finger. This is the basic principle that, is sort of been around since the beginning of lute and theorbo technique in the 14th and 15th centuries to Spanish flamenco and classical guitar, all the way down to the modern bossa nova. The hand should make a little X between the fingers and the thumb. That way the thumb can be soft or loud without interfering with what the fingers are doing. Don't worry so much about your nails. In general, nylon strings or any kind of a fingerstyle guitar, we need to always touch the strings with the flesh. For a very simple reason. The flesh has nerve endings, so we can feel the string. The nail doesn't. So the nail is something that, as you grow the nails out, you can use them along with the flesh to get a little bit of a brilliance in the sound when you want it. But you're always going to come back to home base, which is touching the strings with the fingertips of the thumb and the fingers. Now, before we get into these bossa rhythm patterns, let me show you a quick overview of this chord we're going to use. Simple chord voicing, G6-9. Little half bar here on E and A, 3rd finger on D, 2nd finger on G. We're going to mute the A string, mute the high E string. We're going to talk more about these chords as we get into the course in the next section. But this is the chord voicing we'll use to start exploring these bossa rhythm patterns. Here we go.